Season, what do you think of the performance?
I think the first half was much better than the second, which doesn't surprise me, because the team is not fit enough in conditions to keep stability in the game. So in the second half, when they increased the pace of the game, they brought, instead of one quick players, three quick players with Gray and Musa plus Vardy. They changed the game. They changed the game to their side. But I think it's an important victory. But of course we have lots of work to do. I would be not ambitious if I say that we had a fantastic performance, because it was not a fantastic performance. It was the possible performance for the moment of the season. Some of these guys that played today, they have 1 week of training. Martial, Ibrahimovic, Fellaini, the other ones 2 weeks, no preseason in China, a very bad preseason. So I think step by step we are changing, but I think it's always important to start with the trophy.
Let's talk about the goal scorers. Ibrahimovic, obviously that's why you brought him here. He has that strength in the area and that presence, and the Lingard goal was a wonderful piece of individual skill.
Look, I think Zlatan will be more dangerous when we are more dominant and when we play closest to the box. Zlatan is not a very fast player to play 50 meters away from the box like Vardy, for example, and be dangerous. Zlatan needs the team to play, needs the team to produce, and needs the team to be arriving in the final third. Is something that we have to change also, because the profile of this team was more the possession and more the circulation of the ball. Even arriving in crossing positions, the team normally plays back again and try to change to the other side. We are trying to change, and the reality is that the second goal is a great example of that.
Pluses and minuses in the defensive performance as well. Bailly wins the Man of the Match award. He seemed to have a good contribution today, but that mistake by Fellaini must have frustrated you.
I think it's the mistake of the slow pitch. Before the game starts, I put my hand in the surface and I thought, wow, we are in trouble, because we want a fast pitch, and the pitch is really slow. Good pitch, but slow. I don't know if they put water and the atmosphere kill the water immediately. I don't know if they forgot to do it, but the reality was very slow. So Marwan gives a back pass, the ball slowed down, and Vardy is guilty of that, because the guy smells everything and is really fast. I think Bailly was the perfect opponent for people like they have, because he's as fast as they are. I know the player he is, but you have always a little question mark when a player comes from a complete different level, and to play with Man United the first match officially, to play at Wembley with these responsibilities, without Smalling. The way he played, I think he was really good, but I have to say that Dali gave him the stability he also needed, because I think defensively we were very okay.
You made a number of changes today, obviously, but Juan Mata seemed a little bit upset. You had a little discussion there. What happened?
No, I think he played very well. I think he gave me exactly what I need for that time. The rules allow 6 changes. I did 5. I'm winning 1-0. I want the game to finish. I want to stop the game. I have to take one player to make a last change, and I have to take the smallest one, because I know that the game is going to end with long balls, with through-ins, so I don't take Ibra and Fellaini for sure. The other ones, I change them all, so or Mata, or Rashford, or Herrera, and Mata is the smallest one, so I went for that battle that they gave us in the box. I know he was very young, but for sure Schmeichel, he watched his father doing these kind of things, even in finals. So they threw everything. Even Ulloa was on the bench and come for the last battle, and we want to win. And in the end, everybody is happy. And I want to dedicate this victory to 8 persons. 7 of my players that were not selected, because they weren't, but they deserve to be, and they work hard to be. But I had to make changes, so people like Ashley Young, Jones, all of them, not selected, is for them. And this for the person that allow us to be here today, which is Louis van Gaal, because he won the FA Cup, and without him we wouldn't be here now celebrating.
It's a nice touch. I know you didn't want to talk about Paul Pogba before the game, but the club has announced that he's there for a medical. We're nearly at the end of this saga.
I think so. I think so, finally. So it's amazing that such a good player is with us, and finally we have him, and he comes to a winning side, a side that won the last two matches, the Cup final and the Charity Shield. So he has to work hard to come to the team.
What's the timetable on that? Does he arrive tomorrow? Is he there already?
I don't know. I got the information just before the game, and as I told you, I don't want to think about it, but if he's here before the end of the Premier League to give us a little bit of time to work, that's fine.
Thank you, Jose.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.